Well, we can all certainly use a fresh and funny take on the week's events, and who better to give us the God's honest truth than Charlamagne Tha God. He's coming back with a new season of his Comedy Central show, Hell of a Week. I had the chance to chat with him and get a preview of what he's got planned. Well, we want to congratulate you on a second season. We know you are changing things up, so tell us, what can we expect for season 2?
Man, season 2, you could just expect more honest conversation from a lot of honest people. You know, I made the show a panel show this year because I really do love having community conversations with groups of people. And I think that's when you can actually get the solutions instead of being, busy discussing problems, because it's not a debate show, because I'm not trying to prove anybody right. And I don't think my panelists are trying to prove anybody right. We're just exchanging ideas and sharing ideas. So that's what you're going to get every Thursday night, right after the Daily Show on Comedy Central.
Right. Good lineup there. Now tell us, obviously those who aren't familiar with this show probably do know you from the radio and the Breakfast Club. Any similarities? What's been different about having this format and this show?
I think the only similarity is me, because other than that, when you watch the Breakfast Club, it's usually like 3 of us having a conversation with one person. This is more like me having a conversation with 3 people, So I think the only similarity is me, Other than that, like, what I like doing is mixing and matching all of these different people from different walks of life. Like you saw, we had a show where we had W. Kamau Bell, S.E. Cupp, and Michael Blackson. We had a show where we had Marianne Williamson, Sam J, a comedian, and Brandon Marshall. So for me, it's just like I like those combinations of different people from different walks of life, because I like to show that we got more similarities than we do differences.
Right. I mean, I saw some of those clips, and I think you have really interesting panels, and it's exactly that, who you're pairing together. Give us a little insight on how you're making that decision and how you decide that, these 2 or 3 people will actually be really good together as an ensemble.
Well, I'm just blending, my 3 worlds that I love so much. Number one, you always got to have just a straight personality. That's what I represent. I represent just the straight personalities. The person who has a podcast or a radio show or has a voice on social media and expresses their opinion. You got to have somebody like that. Then you got to have just your straight up comedian, like an Andrew Schultz, like a Sam J, like a Michael Blackson. And then you got to have your person from the political world, whether it's a political pundit, whether it's a politician, whether it's a political strategist. You just got to have somebody from that political world. And when you blend those 3, man, you get some incredible conversations, because you might get something out of the comedian that you wasn't expecting. You'd be like, oh, I didn't know this comedian was well-versed on politics. But then you might get something out of the political person, like, I didn't know this person was actually funny, So it's just like blending the best of all of these worlds together to create this show we call Hell of a Week.
And we know that Stephen Colbert is involved. He's one of the executive producers along with you. What's it like to work with him, and what maybe influence or advice has he been giving you as you put together the show?
Stephen Colbert is one of the best to ever do it when it comes to late night television. I mean, he's had so much success from the Colbert Report to now the Late Show with Stephen Colbert. And he's just, man, a wealth of knowledge. He's just a well of knowledge that, I can go to and holler at. And, he is not afraid to tell you that he don't like something. And he's not afraid to tell you that something is whack. And I think, to me, that's the most important thing. Got to have those real people in your corner that be like, nah, don't do this. We need more of this. That's how, like, a lot of the format changes and everything that came to be was because of us having those real, conversations of what's expected of me and what's expected of the show. So, man, he's a great person to have in your corner.
That's awesome to hear. Well, it sounds like some exciting changes. What are you most excited about? Is there something you can give us as maybe a little bit of a teaser preview to look forward to in the new season?
I'm just excited about continuing to cut through. We had moderate success in the first season. We're having a lot more success, this season. And I want to continue to build something that I know can be a cultural staple. I like to call it a cultural institution building, where you build these platforms that become institutions in our culture. And I know Hell of a Week is going to be that.
Well, congratulations on the new season. It sounds like you are doing something great and have a cool format that we should all check out. You can watch Hell of a Week on Comedy Central, the new season airing Thursdays at 11:30. Charlamagne, thanks so much for your time today.
Thank you, Sean. Appreciate you.